Hi, this is Sam of Sweet Sincerely. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a self-portrait using watercolor. This series was inspired by watching Fantastic Fungi on Netflix, which is a documentary about mushrooms. I added these curved horns to create like an oval shape around the portrait. This contains the portraiture, which gives it a nice vignette look. I did some research on which animal had this particular horn, and it turned out to be a mouflon, which is a kind of sheep. I thought this was quite unique in that it helps to bring the whole organic feel together with the mushroom and maybe a little Maribel peep style to it. I also used a very traditional looking mushroom, which is the red caps with the white dots. Some of them are like the regular umbrella shape, some of them are like the inverted umbrella shape. I also used regular like mushroom, like button mushrooms and straw mushrooms. They all have the same tone. Thankfully, because I always like to use the same palette in a journal, and this particular palette is indigo, some teal, burnt umber, and red, and then there'll be some white at the very end as well. I opted to keep the hair white to create contrast between the horns themselves and all the mushrooms that surround the portrait. This way it gives your eye emphasis towards my eyes and my lips. I've always enjoyed drawing chimera, which is a combination of animals, so it's nice to be able to use that type of style into my own self-portrait. I love the idea of Mother Nature and womanhood itself, so that's why I created this style as a way to reflect on who I am. After watching that mushroom documentary, it's really interesting to see that mushroom isn't just a psychedelic. It's one of the oldest organisms on this planet, and one of the largest organisms is actually a mushroom that's in Oregon, which I'm really excited to go see actually later this month. Also, I love the idea that mushroom has a network, and it's basically like a neuron, and they grow underneath the tree and stuff. I was like, oh wow, it's like the earth has its own nervous system, which is actually the mushroom. I really highly recommend seeing this documentary. It's so interesting to watch, though I'm not quite sure if it's considered propaganda for mushroom. Anyways, it's worth checking out. It really inspired me to do this series of mushroom, and that's why I ended this series with a self-portrait. You know, one of the funny thing about this self-portrait is that I've often been told to use myself as reference, but I often find I don't like the way I look. So I actually went on Instagram and used one of their filters and photographed myself using the filter, and then use that filtered image as the reference for this portrait. Because this is in a journal, I didn't care for it to be too exactly perfect. I just wanted to see how it would look. So like when you're doing your own self-portrait, it's really great to try it out in a smaller book and then see if you really like it. It might inspire you to do other kinds of work. For me, like, this journey of self-portraitures have been very enlightening, and it makes me want to do more of it. I hope this inspires you to do your own self-portrait and maybe try something new. Anyways, enjoy the video and leave a comment or message below. Thank you. See you later.